Daily Horoscope Analysis for Aries. June 12, 2025 General Overview. Aries, today marks a pivotal turning point in your cosmic journey. As the sun continues its passage through communicative Gemini in your third house, your mental faculties are operating at peak performance. However, what makes today particularly significant is the rare celestial alignment between Mars, your ruling planet, and Jupiter in your communication sector. This creates a powerful surge of expansive energy that propels your ideas forward with remarkable force. The universe is essentially handing you a cosmic megaphone. Your words carry extra weight today. Planetary influences. Mars in Leo is forming a dynamic trine with Jupiter in Gemini, amplifying your natural leadership qualities while blessing you with extraordinary communicative powers. This is further enhanced by Mercury's presence in Cáncer, which brings emotional depth to your words. Neptune's position in Aries, a once-in-164-year transit, continues its slow dance through your sign, dissolving old identity structures and inviting spiritual awakening. Meanwhile, Pluto retrograde in Aquarius is forcing a deep examination of your social connections and long-term aspirations. Venus in Cáncer softens your approach in domestic matters, while Saturn in Pisces maintains its structural influence on your subconscious realm. Love and relationships. The Venus-Neptune sextile active today casts a dreamy, romantic glow over your relationships. For coupled Aries, this creates an opportunity for spiritual connection with your partner. Conversations flow easily into deeper territories, revealing new layers of intimacy. Single Aries might experience a magnetic pull towards someone with artistic or spiritual inclinations. The person you meet today could feel strangely familiar, as if you've known them before. All Aries should be aware of a tendency toward idealization. Neptune's influence can blur boundaries between fantasy and reality. The key is to remain grounded while opening your heart. Family relationships benefit from your increased emotional intelligence, thanks to Mercury in Cáncer. Career and finances. Today's Mars-Jupiter trine represents a professional power surge for Aries. Projects that have been developing slowly suddenly gain momentum. Your ability to persuade others and sell your ideas is off the charts, perfect for presentations, interviews, or pitching concepts. Financial opportunities may arrive through communication channels. Pay special attention to emails, calls, or conversations that initially seem casual but contain lucrative possibilities. The Pluto retrograde suggests avoiding power struggles with colleagues. Instead, focus on transforming outdated work approaches. Your innovative thinking is your greatest asset today. Consider investing in education or skills development as Jupiter expands your intellectual horizons. Health and well-being. With Mars energizing your vitality sector, physical energy is abundant, making this an excellent day for challenging workouts or sports that require quick reflexes. However, Neptune's influence can make you somewhat disconnected from physical sensations, so be mindful not to push beyond your limits. The head and face areas ruled by Aries may be more sensitive today. Headaches are possible if you become overwhelmed. Focus on activities that balance mental stimulation with physical movement. Walking meditation would be particularly beneficial. Hydration is crucial today, as fire-dominant Aries can easily become dehydrated under current planetary aspects. The moon's position suggests paying attention to your digestive system. Avoid overly processed foods. Personal growth. This is a day of intellectual and spiritual expansion for Aries. The Neptune transit through your sign is gradually dissolving ego structures that no longer serve you. Notice which aspects of your identity feel fluid or in transition. Jupiter's influence encourages you to broaden your knowledge base and consider philosophical questions. What beliefs about yourself are ready for expansion? Mars provides the courage to explore new intellectual territories. The key growth opportunity today involves integrating your assertive communication style with newfound emotional awareness. When you speak from both mind and heart, you unlock your true persuasive potential. Consider journaling about your long-term vision, as today's planetary alignment heightens your ability to connect present actions with future outcomes. Lucky elements. Your lucky color today is electric blue, which harnesses the communicative Gemini energy while honoring your fire element. Your lucky number is 7, which appears repeatedly in connection with communication breakthroughs. The most auspicious time for important initiatives is between 10 o'clock a.m. and noon, when the Mars-Jupiter trine reaches perfect alignment. Carrying or wearing tiger's eye stone will help ground Neptune's sometimes disorienting energy while enhancing your natural confidence. Favorable activities include public speaking, athletic competitions, brainstorming sessions, and initiating important conversations you've been postponing. Final guidance. Aries, today's extraordinary planetary support for communication and self-expression won't come again in this exact configuration for years. Use this cosmic gift wisely by expressing ideas you've hesitated to share, reaching out to influential connections, and pushing forward projects that require persuasive power. While Neptune continues its slow dissolving of old identities, today's energy helps you articulate the new self that's emerging. Trust the universe's timing. What seems like a random conversation today could become the foundation for significant future development. Your natural pioneering spirit is cosmically amplified now, giving you the perfect conditions to blaze new trails. On June 12, 2025, Aries natives will experience a particularly dynamic day due to several significant planetary configurations. The Sun at 22 degrees Gemini forms a harmonious sextile to your sign, infusing you with mental clarity and verbal dexterity. This position supports your ability to express ideas and connect with others through communication, offering you the gift of persuasion for this day. Mercury, also in Gemini, amplifies this energy, making this an excellent day for presentations, important conversations, or intellectual pursuits. The Gemini influence helps temper your naturally direct communication style with more adaptability and diplomatic flair. With Mars, your ruling planet, positioned in Leo, you'll feel a surge of confidence and creative energy. This fiery combination between your ruler and another fire sign creates a powerful synergy that can fuel ambitious projects and bold initiatives. The Mars in Leo position particularly activates your 5th house of creativity, romance, and self-expression, suggesting that creative ventures or romantic pursuits could progress significantly today. Jupiter's position in Gemini expands your mental horizons and brings opportunities through communication, short trips, and connections with siblings or neighbors. Its trine to your natal Sun provides a subtle but beneficial backdrop of optimism and growth potential throughout the day. Venus in Cáncer creates an interesting dynamic as it moves through your 4th house of home and family. This placement softens your approach to domestic matters and brings a nurturing quality to your personal relationships. You might find yourself more emotionally attuned to loved ones' needs than usual. The Moon in Libra forms an opposition to your sign, creating tension in partnerships, but also offering valuable perspective and balance. This opposition highlights relationship dynamics that need attention and creates an opportunity for greater harmony through compromise. Saturn in Pisces continues its transit through your 12th house of the subconscious, spirituality, and hidden matters. This position prompts deep inner work and may bring up past issues that require resolution. Today, Saturn forms a subtle sextile to Neptune in Aries, bridging practical discipline with spiritual insight. Neptune's transit through your own sign is particularly noteworthy, as it only happens once every 165 years. Today, Neptune at 5 degrees Aries heightens your intuition and spiritual awareness, though it may also blur boundaries in self-identity. This Neptune position forms a harmonious aspect with Pluto in Aquarius, suggesting that personal transformation can be achieved through collective efforts and innovative thinking. Uranus in Taurus continues to revolutionize your relationship with resources and values as it moves through your 2nd house. Today, it forms a subtle aspect with the Sun, potentially bringing surprising financial insights or unexpected resources. The North Node in Pisces indicates that your spiritual growth is a key focus for this period, while the South Node in Virgo suggests releasing perfectionism and overthinking. Chiron, the wounded healer, positioned in early Taurus, touches on financial wounds that may need healing, particularly around self-worth. This placement forms a square with today's lunar position, potentially triggering emotional responses around security and value. For Aries individuals with significant personal planets or points around 22 degrees of any sign, today's planetary aspects will be particularly potent and personally meaningful. Aries, June 12, 2025, brings a fascinating communication landscape for you as Mercury forms a stimulating trine with your ruling planet Mars. This planetary alignment creates a perfect storm of articulate expression and bold declarations. Your words carry extra weight today, infused with conviction and charisma that can truly move others. There's a natural flow between your thoughts, and your ability to express them, what you envision in your mind, translates seamlessly into spoken or written form. This is not a day to hold back your opinions or creative ideas. With Mercury in Gemini activating your third house of communication, your mental agility is heightened, allowing you to navigate complex conversations with remarkable ease. You might notice yourself speaking more rapidly than usual, as your thoughts race ahead, eager to be shared. This quickened mental pace serves you well in debates, presentations, or any situation requiring quick thinking. The Mars influence adds a persuasive quality to your words. You're not just communicating, you're convincing. However, be mindful that this same energetic combination can make you somewhat impatient with slower communicators. The day's Venus-Neptune square suggests that while your expression is powerful, there might be moments where emotional sensitivity in communication becomes important. Someone close to you may need gentler wording than you're naturally inclined to provide today. Digital communications particularly favor you. Social media posts, emails, and text messages allow you to harness the day's precise verbal energy effectively. If you've been hesitating to initiate an important conversation, especially one requiring courage, today's cosmic support gives you the perfect backdrop. Your ability to articulate boundaries is especially strong under this influence. Notice how your voice itself may carry more authority today. There's a commanding quality to your tone that others naturally respond to. For creative Aries, this is an exceptional day for writing, podcasting, or recording content. Your expression has both fire and finesse. Negotiations favor you as well, as you can state your case with both logic and passion. The lunar position in Libra adds diplomatic awareness to your communications, helping you maintain relationships even as you assert yourself strongly. Educational pursuits and learning experiences benefit from your enhanced ability to process and articulate information. If there's something you've been trying to understand or explain to others, today provides a breakthrough moment for clarity. Professional communications particularly shine. Your ideas in workplace settings gain traction easily. Just be mindful not to overwhelm quieter colleagues with your enthusiastic delivery. Balance assertive speaking with active listening for best results today. For Aries on June 12, 2025, the financial landscape shows remarkable potential due to a powerful alignment between Jupiter and Mercury in your resource sector. This celestial configuration opens unexpected channels for monetary gain, particularly through communication-based ventures and short-term investments. The second house of personal finances is receiving substantial planetary energy today, suggesting that initiatives started now have strong growth potential. Mars, your ruling planet, forms a favorable trine with Venus in your career house, creating a perfect storm for salary negotiations or pursuing new income streams. This is not merely about quick gains, it's about establishing sustainable financial foundations. The numbers suggest a 70% increased chance of financial proposals being accepted if presented today. Financial opportunities may emerge through unconventional channels as Uranus continues its long transit through your money sector. Look for technological innovations or disruptions in traditional markets that could benefit your portfolio. Cryptocurrency and digital assets show particular promise for Aries natives today, though cautious research remains essential. Jupiter's expansive energy illuminates your 8th house of shared resources, suggesting potential gains through partnerships, inheritances, or collaborative ventures. A business proposal that seemed dormant may suddenly revitalize under this transit. Pay particular attention to opportunities presented between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock p.m., when lunar aspects enhance your financial intuition. Your financial creativity is at a peak today, making this an excellent time to brainstorm new income sources or restructure existing monetary systems. The planets favor Aries who take calculated risks rather than remaining in comfortable but stagnant financial situations. Consider allocating approximately 15% of available investment funds toward a moderately speculative venture. Neptune's position suggests some caution regarding offers that seem too good to be true, particularly those coming from distant connections or digital platforms without established credibility. Verify all financial information twice before committing resources. The planetary warning flags are specifically raised around ventures promising unrealistic returns within unusually short time frames. Saturn's influence provides a counterbalance of discipline to Jupiter's expansion, creating ideal conditions for long-term financial planning. Today presents a rare window for Aries to establish structural financial systems that will support growth for the next 7-year cycle. Property investments or tangible assets acquired today have particularly favorable aspects for appreciation. Your financial communication skills receive a tremendous boost from Mercury's position, making this an optimal day for discussing loans, negotiating rates, or pitching business ideas. The cosmic configuration suggests unusual receptivity from financial institutions and potential investors to Aries proposals today. Prepare your numbers meticulously, as attention to detail will distinguish successful ventures from missed opportunities. The asteroid Pallas, Athena, forms a significant aspect with your financial houses, enhancing strategic thinking about resources. This cosmic influence particularly supports clever reallocation of assets and identifying inefficiencies in your current financial structure. Small adjustments made today could yield compounding benefits by year's end. For employed Aries, workplace financial recognition is highlighted. Projects completed recently may suddenly receive monetary acknowledgement. Those in sales or commission-based fields will find prospects particularly receptive between 11 o'clock a.m. and 3 o'clock p.m. The day's energy supports asking for what you're worth with confidence and clear boundaries. June 12, 2025 brings a fascinating blend of energies that create multiple fortunate areas for you, Aries. With the Sun moving through your 3rd house of communication in intellectual Gemini, your mind is exceptionally sharp today. Your ability to articulate ideas and connect disparate concepts gives you a distinct advantage in any situation requiring quick thinking or negotiation. This is amplified by Mercury forming a harmonious trine with your ruling planet Mars, creating a powerful synergy between your thoughts and actions. Your words carry extra weight and persuasiveness, making this an excellent day to pitch ideas, request favors, or convince others of your viewpoint. The directness that comes naturally to you as an Aries is enhanced by an unusual eloquence today. People are simply more inclined to say yes to you. Look for opportunities that arise through conversations, messages, or during short trips around your local area. A chance encounter could open doors you weren't even aware existed. Neptune, currently moving through your sign, forms a beautiful sextile to Venus, adding a layer of creative inspiration and magnetism to your personality. This creates a particularly fortunate atmosphere around artistic endeavors, spiritual practices, and activities that combine your natural leadership with your compassionate side. Jupiter's position in your second house of resources creates excellent conditions for financial opportunities. An unexpected bonus, gift, or resource may come your way, particularly through intellectual property or communication-based work. Pay special attention to ideas that combine innovation with practical application. The Uranus-Saturn aspect today favors breakthroughs that can be structured into tangible results. Your social connections are another area of tremendous fortune today. With the moon in Leo activating your fifth house of pleasure and creativity, social gatherings, romantic encounters, and creative collaborations are all highly favored. You radiate a magnetic charisma that draws others to you effortlessly. Any activity involving children, creative self-expression, or simply allowing yourself to play and experience joy will likely lead to fortunate developments. The alignment between Jupiter and the North Node suggests that pleasurable activities today aren't merely diversions, they're actually steering you toward your greater purpose and future growth. Physical activities are particularly blessed today. The Mars-Jupiter trine energizes your body and amplifies your natural athleticism. Whether it's a competitive sport, a challenging workout, or simply a brisk walk outdoors, physical movement aligns you with success energy. Notice how physical activity today seems to synchronize your thoughts and intentions, creating a flow state that attracts positive circumstances. Educational pursuits also stand out as a fortunate area. Whether formal studies or informal learning, your ability to absorb and integrate new information is heightened. This is an excellent day to take a class, attend a workshop, or dive into research on a topic that fascinates you. The knowledge you gain today has potential long-term benefits that extend far beyond the immediate. With Pluto in your 10th house forming a favorable aspect to your ruler Mars, there's a powerful transformation occurring in how you approach your ambitions and public image. Pay attention to intuitive insights about your career path or public role. They contain seeds of fortunate developments that will unfold over time. Trust that the universe is orchestrating behind-the-scenes shifts that align with your highest good, even if you can't see all the pieces yet. The most fortunate choices today involve stepping into leadership roles that allow you to champion causes or people you believe in. Your natural Aries courage is heightened, making this an excellent day to take calculated risks, especially ones that involve breaking new ground or pioneering new approaches. The universe rewards your boldness today in ways that might surprise you. As June 12, 2025 unfolds, Aries, your social landscape is particularly vibrant and dynamic. With the sun traveling through Gemini, your communication sector is electrified, making this an exceptional day for connecting with others on an intellectual level. You'll find yourself naturally drawn to gatherings where ideas are exchanged freely and where quick-witted conversations flourish. The Gemini influence heightens your already impressive ability to initiate contact, but adds a layer of versatility to your approach. You're not just breaking the ice today, you're sculpting it into fascinating shapes that capture everyone's attention. Mars, your ruling planet, positioned in Leo, infuses you with a magnetic confidence that others find irresistible. This planetary placement amplifies your natural leadership qualities in group settings, making this an ideal day to take charge of social planning or to step into the spotlight at a community event. There's a certain theatrical quality to your presence today. You're not just participating in social activities, you're performing, and doing so with remarkable flair and authenticity. The moon in relationship-oriented Libra creates an interesting dynamic, as it temporarily softens your typically direct approach. Today, you're more diplomatically inclined than usual, able to see situations from multiple perspectives and mediate potential conflicts before they arise. This balanced lunar energy helps you bridge connections between different people in your social circle who might not otherwise find common ground. Venus in Cáncer activates a more nurturing aspect of your social personality. While Aries isn't typically associated with sentimentality, today you'll find yourself genuinely interested in others' emotional well-being. Friends and acquaintances will notice this shift, appreciating your uncharacteristic but welcome tenderness. This is an excellent time to strengthen bonds with family members or close friends who respond to emotional support. Jupiter's expansive presence in Gemini amplifies networking opportunities significantly. Chance encounters could lead to meaningful connections with people who share your intellectual interests or professional aspirations. Be especially attentive to introductions made through mutual friends, as these connections have strong potential for future collaboration or supportive friendships. A conversation started casually today could evolve into a valuable alliance within weeks. Saturn in Pisces offers an important counterbalance to all this social energy, reminding you to establish healthy boundaries. While the day's vibrant aspects encourage connection, Saturn's influence helps you discriminate between relationships that drain your energy and those that replenish it. Listen to your intuition about new acquaintances. It's particularly accurate today. Pay special attention to early afternoon interactions, when Mercury forms a favorable aspect to Neptune, enhancing your empathic abilities and intuitive understanding of others' unspoken needs. This planetary configuration makes it an excellent time for heart-to-heart conversations or for rekindling connections that have been neglected. Digital communications are especially favored today, with unusual synchronicity occurring through social media or text messages. An unexpected comment or share could reconnect you with someone from your past who still has relevance to your journey. Group projects or collaborative ventures initiated today benefit from an unusual harmony between team members. Your ability to delegate according to others' strengths is enhanced, making you an effective coordinator. For single Aries, this day presents multiple opportunities for romantic connections through social gatherings, particularly those centered around intellectual or cultural interests. Your animated conversation style and genuine curiosity about others make you particularly attractive. Coupled Aries will benefit from introducing their partners to new social circles, as fresh dynamics can reinvigorate your relationship. The evening hours bring a shift as the moon forms a square to Pluto, potentially introducing an element of intensity to social dynamics. This aspect may reveal underlying tensions or power struggles within friend groups. Your challenge will be maintaining your newfound diplomatic approach rather than reverting to impulsiveness when confronted with social complexity. Overall, this is a day to embrace your role as both connector and catalyst in your social sphere. Your Aries energy is exactly what's needed to activate stagnant social dynamics and bring fresh perspective to established groups. By balancing your natural boldness with the day's more harmonizing influences, you'll create connections that are both exciting and enduring. As June 12, 2025 unfolds for Aries natives, the celestial configurations present a fascinating day that requires both mindfulness and strategic action. With Mars, your ruling planet, forming a challenging square to Neptune in Pisces, your intuition and physical energy are experiencing an unusual dance. This cosmic tension creates a fog around your typical decisive nature, making this a day where rushing forward with your characteristic Aries impulse could lead to missteps. Instead, the stars strongly advise you to implement a two-step verification process for all your decisions today. When your first instinct arises, pause, breathe deeply, and question whether this impulse is coming from clarity or from an unconscious reaction to circumstances. The moon's position in analytical Virgo offers you supportive energy for this discernment practice, helping you separate emotional reactions from practical necessities. Notice how your body responds to different options. Tension versus relaxation can be your internal compass today. Additionally, Mercury's trine to Saturn creates an excellent opportunity for revising long-term plans and restructuring your approach to persistent challenges. Take advantage of this stable mental energy by dedicating at least 30 minutes to reviewing projects that have stalled or relationships that feel stuck in repetitive patterns. Jupiter's influence in your communication sector suggests that articulating your needs clearly to others will yield surprisingly positive results today, so don't hesitate to have those conversations you've been postponing. The Venus-Pluto aspect affecting your career house indicates that professional relationships could benefit from a more authentic approach. Showing vulnerability might actually strengthen your position rather than weaken it. Nutritionally, your body may respond well to grounding foods today. Root vegetables, proteins, and less caffeine than usual would support your nervous system as it navigates these complex energetic currents. Physical exercise would be most beneficial if focused on balance and coordination rather than pure strength or endurance. Consider yoga, dancing, or any activity that requires mindful movement. Before bedtime, take 5 minutes to journal about moments when you successfully overrode your first impulse with a more considered response. This reflection will help cement new neural pathways that serve your evolution. Remember that today's planetary lessons for Aries center around the strength found in restraint and the wisdom gained through patient observation, qualities that, when developed, will complement your natural courage and create a more dimensionally powerful version of yourself. The number 7 appears significant for you today. Watch for this number, appearing as a sign that you're aligned with your highest path. Colors in the blue-green spectrum will help stabilize your energy field when decisions feel particularly challenging. And finally, the most important advice the cosmos offers you today. When in doubt, choose the option that expands your compassion rather than the one that reinforces your existing position. This single guideline will navigate you through the day's complexities with grace and evolutionary momentum. Daily Horoscope Analysis for Aries, June 12, 2025. General Overview. Aries, today marks a pivotal